I've been telling you a lot about Helen Hill, the filmmaker and mother who was shot and killed in New Orleans January 4th, 2007. Her husband, Paul Gay-Lunas, was also home and shot 3 times. He was shielding their 2-year-old son, Francis Pop, who thankfully wasn't physically hurt. But the wounds from that night still have not healed, and investigators still haven't figured out who killed Helen. Helen's family tells me they first thought something might be wrong with the investigation when New Orleans police implied on a local news show that Paul Gay-Lunas, Helen's husband, wasn't cooperating in the investigation. When I looked at the police file to find out whether or not that was true, I didn't find any evidence of police trying to contact Paul or asking Paul to do something and him refusing to do it. In fact, there's only one mention in the police file of Paul calling police after that report aired saying, "I'm here to help, I'll do whatever you need." Even though he was barricaded from New Orleans personally by grief and fear, frankly, he says he was willing to come back and do whatever was needed to help in the investigation. Police implied otherwise, and Helen's brother Jake feels like that's the point when the investigation started to go off the rails. What else we found out when we really started digging into this case was there were big problems with evidence throughout the investigation. You can find out more details on all of this. Watch Mystery in New Orleans, Helen Hill, streaming starting June 15th.